What just happened? In a move that no one saw coming, BTS's Jin sent shockwaves through the fandom during the final moments of his second concert night in Goyang by teasing a potential duet with Jungkook. And not just any duet, but one planned for the Japan leg of his ongoing solo world tour, Run Seokjin Undersperder. Next time, I won't be standing alone on stage, Jin said with a mysterious smile, eyes glancing toward the crowd before adding, I think Jungkook owes me a duet, right? The crowd exploded, the arena trembled with screams, phones flew up into the air, and social media immediately went into overdrive with hashtags like hashtag #JinKookDuet, hashtag #JKXJINJapan, and hashtag Run Seokjin Japan trending globally within minutes. But what happened next shocked even the most seasoned armies. Within just 2 hours of Jin's statement, HYBE issued a short but surprisingly defensive official note. We appreciate the enthusiasm of the fans regarding Jin's comment during the concert. At this time, there is no confirmed performance or official duet scheduled between Jin and Jungkook for the Japan tour. Any further updates will be communicated formally. Cue chaos. Fans speculate. Did Jin go off script? Or is HYBE hiding something? Army sleuths were quick to analyze the situation. Fan translators noted that Jin emphasized the words, "Owe me a duet," suggesting a long-standing inside promise between the two members. Others pointed out that Jin's off-script moment caused visible confusion among staff members backstage, seen rushing around as the concert ended. Backstage clips circulating online also add fuel to the fire. A widely shared video shows Jungkook rushing to Jin after the concert ended, hugging him tightly and saying something that fans speculate might be, "Let's make it real. I'm ready." Whether this was a private moment of support or confirmation of what's to come, armies are torn between excitement and frustration. Is this a genuine plan that HYBE is delaying to announce? Or did Jin's impromptu moment just spark fan expectations too soon? Many fans believe this isn't a random choice. Jin and Jungkook's vocal harmonies have long been praised by producers, and the idea of a full-blown duet has been whispered about since their pre-debut days. Japan, known for its massive BTS fanbase and deep connection to the group's discography, might be the perfect launchpad for a Jin x Jungkook unit track. A ballad? A rock duet? Or even a Japanese single? Whatever it is, we are ready, posted one fan on X. The night air in Goyang still buzzed with echoes of cheering fans long after the lights dimmed and Jin stepped off stage. But what truly lingered in the hearts of those who witnessed it wasn't just his flawless performance or heartfelt renditions from Echo and Happy. It was the moment that changed everything. Standing beneath the soft spotlight, soaked in sweat and sincerity, Jin gave a pause that felt heavier than any note he had sung that night. Then, with a glimmer of mischief in his eye, he uttered the words that would light the entire fandom on fire. Next time, I won't be standing alone on stage. I think Jungkook owes me a duet, right? The crowd erupted into chaos. The sentence, short, playful, unscripted, felt like a bomb dropped onto an already electric concert. The mention of Jungkook wasn't casual. It was personal, loaded, and intentional. Armies didn't need to be told twice. Phones lit up, hashtags surged, and a new wave of theories began circulating within minutes. By the time Jin had disappeared behind the curtain, the entire K-pop universe was spiraling. What made the moment even more explosive was how fast HYBE moved to release a statement. Within 2 hours, the company released a terse press note. We appreciate the enthusiasm of the fans regarding Jin's comment during the concert. At this time, there is no confirmed performance or official duet scheduled between Jin and Jungkook for the Japan tour. The tone was sterile, almost panicked, and in stark contrast to the warmth that Jin had just shared on stage. Fans didn't buy it. The timing felt off. If there truly was no plan, why respond so quickly? Why use words like, "at this time"? Why not simply say it was a joke or a spontaneous remark? Instead, HYBE's tone sounded defensive, calculated, and far too serious. It only added fuel to the belief that something was indeed brewing behind the scenes, and that Jin may have revealed it too early. But the story didn't stop there. Not long after the concert, a fan-recorded backstage clip went viral. In it, Jungkook is seen rushing into Jin's arms, both of them laughing before Jungkook whispers something inaudible. Fans were quick to amplify the moment, speculating that Jungkook had said, "Let's make it real. I'm ready." That moment, just two brothers in music, away from the public eye, felt raw and telling. It reinforced what many already suspected, that this wasn't a marketing ploy, nor a fan service stunt. This was Jin and Jungkook finally seizing a dream that had been simmering for years. Why Japan? Fans believe the answer lies in BTS's long and intimate history with the country. Japan has been a cornerstone of BTS's international presence for over a decade, and Jin in particular has often expressed his fondness for the country. It's the ideal place to test a new dynamic, a new sound, and new pairing. For years, fans have imagined what a true Jungkook duet would sound like, their contrasting yet complementary voices blending into something timeless. The fandom is now sharply divided. Some are elated, counting down days to a possible announcement. Others feel betrayed by HYBE's cold dismissal, worried that the company might try to suppress the idea. Many are calling for HYBE to respect the creative freedom of their artists, especially someone like Jin, who has just returned from serving his country and is stepping boldly into a new era of artistry. Even music critics have started weighing in, pointing out that the timing couldn't be more perfect. Jungkook has finished his debut album promotions. Jin is riding the wave of global attention with Run Seokjin _EP tour, and BTS fans are hungry for meaningful interactions between members beyond casual cameos. A Jin x Jungkook unit would not only satisfy nostalgia, but also chart a new course for BTS's evolution during their solo years. The final moment that sealed the hysteria came as fans were filing out of the stadium. The LED screen above the exit lit up with a soft message in pale, white font. It read, "See you in Japan," with a voice beside me this time. No name, no confirmation, just enough to make hearts race and minds spin. The question now isn't if Jin and Jungkook will share a stage. The question is, will HYBE let them? And if they don't, will Jin do it anyway? The eyes of the world are watching. The stage is set. And Japan, that may be where everything changes. The days that followed Jin's cryptic onstage confession felt like a slow, boiling storm within the BTS fandom. Every tweet, every Weverse post, and every grainy backstage clip was dissected with clinical precision. The global army, known for their unmatched detective skills, pieced together every possible clue that could validate one thing, that Jin and Jungkook were, in fact, preparing for something monumental in Japan. Then came the leaks. A user on X, claiming to work in logistics for a Japanese concert venue, posted a blurred image of an internal document titled, "Seokjin's Special Guest Rehearsal, JJK Confirmed." Within hours, the post had been shared over 100,000 times before being swiftly taken down. But by then, the wildfire was unstoppable. HYBE, staying unusually quiet after their initial denial, began locking down social channels and restricting staff from commenting online. Multiple fan bases reported DMs from alleged insiders urging them to prepare for a surprise in Tokyo. It was no longer just a theory. It was a countdown. Tokyo Dome. July 13, 2025, thousands began booking flights. Hotel rooms within a 5-mile radius sold out within a day. Japanese news outlets, originally focusing only on Jin's solo success, suddenly shifted coverage to the possibility of a BTS mini reunion. Billboard Japan ran the headline, "Jin to bring Jungkook on stage? All eyes on Tokyo." The atmosphere on the day of the concert was different. Outside the dome, the air felt dense with anticipation. Fans wore matching Jin and Jungkook shirts, many holding handmade banners reading, "Just one stage together." Whispers of what song they might sing echoed from line to line. Would it be a ballad? A remix? A brand new track? Inside, the lights dimmed. The crowd roared as Jin opened the show with his signature rock-infused tracks from Echo, his vocals deeper and bolder than ever. The energy was electrifying, but something felt incomplete, like everyone was holding their breath for something that hadn't yet begun. Then came the silence, midway through the set, as Jin stood alone in the middle of the stage with just a single spotlight above him. The screens went black. The crowd hushed. A soft, unfamiliar melody began to play. Light piano keys, the kind that pull at your ribs. And then a voiced IT was unmistakable. Jungkook, a soft hum. Then lyrics, projected as silhouettes danced across the screen. Two figures walking, then running side by side. As the lights returned, there he was, Jungkook, dressed in black, hair slicked back, mic in hand, walking toward Jin from the other end of the stage. The entire dome shook. Screams turned into sobs. Fans clutched each other in disbelief as the two locked eyes and smiled. And words were exchanged. Just music. The track was new. A duet written by Jin himself, titled "We Run Still." Raw, honest, and painfully beautiful. The lyrics spoke of time lost, promises kept, and a love, brotherly, eternal, that never wavered. Their harmonies collided like stars.